Hello guys, welcome back to Coding Cafe. So in this video tutorial we will work on this messages.php file, and the user will be able to send messages to his friends or some other users. Okay, so let's start. So for that, first we need to create a new file, and we will save this file in the social network folder. The name will be messages.php. Okay, so now what we need to do is go to the members.php file, and we will copy all of this code and just paste it over here. And now we will change the title to messages, and we will remove this div from here. So inside this row div we will get the user ID, and that user ID whom the user want to message to. Okay, so for example, if I logged in from my account, and I will get my data, and then if I want to talk to Scarlett, then I will take the Scarlett Johnson data from the database. So let's start. So first we need to open up a PHP tags, and we will make this a little bit on the left side. Okay, so now first we will get that user ID whom the user want to message to. So we will get that from the URL. So if I set $_get and then u_id, and then we need to global up the connection variable, global con, and now we will create a variable get_id, and it will be equals to $_get, and then the u_id. After this we will create the get_user variable. It will be equals to select all from the users table, where the user_id will be equals to $$get_id, and we will add a semicolon. So after that we will create a variable run_user. It will be equals to mysql_query, and we will pass the connection variable, then the $get_user variable, and then we will create a variable row_user, and it will be equals to mysqli_fetch array, and we will pass the run_user variable. Now we will fetch the user ID and the username from the database, because for now we need that the user ID and the username. Okay, so user_to_message variable will be equals to row_user, and then the user_id, and after this we will create a variable user_to_name, and it will be equals to row_user, and then the user_name. So after this we will get that user data which will be logged in at that moment. So for that we will create a variable user, and it will be equals to _session, and then the user_, I think it's email, yes. And after that we will create a variable get_user. It will be equals to my not my, because we didn't create a query yet. So select all from the users table where user underscore email will be equals to the dollar user variable. After this we will create a variable run underscore user and will be equal to the mysql underscore query. We will pass the first the connection variable and then the get underscore user variable. After that we will create a variable row and it will be equals to mysql underscore fetch array, and after that we will pass the run underscore user variable. And now we will get the user ID and the username. So we will get a variable user from message will be equals to row and then the user underscore ID, and the next variable will be user from name and then row and the user underscore name variable. So the person who will be logged in at that moment will send the message to the other user. So that's why I just create this user from message and here is the user to message. So after this PHP ending tag over here we will create a div, close that div, and we will give it some space. Okay, so the div class will be equals to call hyphen sm hyphen 3 and its ID will be, let's just say, select underscore user. So now we will show the side nav to select any user to to send a message. Okay, so we will create a div for that, and inside this div we will open our PHP tags, and first we will get a variable user. It will be equals to select all from the users table, and after this query what we will do is to create a variable run underscore user and it will be equals to mysql underscore query and the connection variable, and after the connection we will pass the user variable, and then we will create a while loop. So while and a variable row underscore user will be equals to mysql underscore fetch array, and then we will pass the run underscore user variable. So after this over here we will first get the user ID. Okay, the user ID. So what we will do, it will select all the users from the database and just show it in the nav bar, so the user will have option to select some user and send a message. Okay, so after the user ID we will get the username, and after the username we get the first name, the last name, and the user profile image. Okay, so now we will echo all of this. So for that we will type echo and double quotes, and over here we will create a div, close that div. Oops, okay, so its class will be equals to container hyphen fluid, and inside this div we will create a href tag, and href will be equals to message.php, and then we will set the u underscore id to the dollar user underscore id variable. Okay, and we will give it some style, so style will be equals to the text decoration will be none, and the cursor will be pointer, and its color will be 389, I think it's 7F0, and that's it. So after this a tag, we will create a img. We will now show the user profile. So source will be the users folder, and then the dollar user underscore image variable, and its width will be 90px. It is single quotes. Okay, width will be 90px, and height will be, I think, 80px, and its title will be the dollar user underscore name, and over here the image class will be the img, and then circle image circle, and over here we will create a strong variable, and then we will give some space, and dollar first. Okay, 1 minute. First underscore name variable, we will show the first name and then the last underscore name, and I think that's it. And then we will add br tags, and we will close that a tag. Okay, and I think it will be all good. Oops. Okay, so there is no mistake over here. Okay, so now after this, what we will do is to create another div, and the div class will be, okay, the div class will call -sm -6, and inside this div now we will display the user conversation, and a text area and a button to send a message. Okay, so over here we will do all of that. We will show the user conversation and all of that. So first we need to, the first thing we will do is to create a table user underscore messages. Okay, so if we click on the social network, we will give the name as user underscore messages, and the number of columns will be 6. So the first one will be the id, it will be an integer, length will be 11, and auto increment, and the second will be the user underscore 2, it will be an integer, its value will be 11, and that's it. And then the user underscore from, it will be also an integer, its length will be 11, and then message underscore body, the message body will be a voucher, and its length will be 200, and date will be timestamp. So here it is, timestamp, and no length. Okay, and by default it will be current timestamp, and the last one will be message underscore scene. So the message scene will be text, and that's it. Okay, So this is our database, and if we not database, our table, and if we click save, then here is our table user underscore messages. If we go to the structure, here is our structure. Okay, so now we have the table, and now if we guys get back to our text editor, over here inside this div, we will create another div, and the div class will be load underscore msg load messages, and its id will be scroll underscore messages. And inside this div we will open up a PHP tags, and the first variable will be select msg, and it will be equals to a query. The query will be select all from the user underscore messages table, where, then brackets, and inside this bracket first we will type user underscore 2 will be equals to the dollar user underscore 2 underscore msg variable. Okay, this variable over here we just create earlier in this video, and after that we will type and the user underscore from will be equals to that dollar user underscore from variable, and I think it's msg, yes. Okay, this variable over here, and after this bracket over here we will just type or, and then two brackets again, and then user underscore from this time will be equals to the variable user underscore 2 and then underscore msg, and after that we will type and the user underscore 2 will be equals to, okay, we will remove some that space from here. Okay, and user underscore 2 will be equals to the dollar user underscore 2, not 2 this time, it will be from underscore msg, and we will show the latest message first. So we will order by one and then the ascending order, and we will add a semicolon. So this will select those messages between that user. If I just message to Scarlett Johnson and she just messaged to me, then we will be able to see our messages, okay, between us, I mean some private messages. So this query will do all of that work for us. So after this we will create a variable run underscore msg, and it will be equals to mysqli underscore query, and then the connection variable, and then we will pass the select msg variable. After that we will create a while loop. Okay, wait, while, and then the dollar row underscore msg variable will be equals to my sqli underscore fetch array, and we will pass the run underscore msg variable. And now what we will do is to fetch the user to and the user from, and then the message body and the message date from the database. So we will fetch that over here inside this while loop. So dollar user underscore 2 will be equals to dollar row and then the user underscore 2. Let me just check. Okay, it's user underscore 2, and after that we will okay, it's row underscore msg. Okay, so after this we get the user from and message body message date. Okay, so after this outside this php tags, not outside this php tags, over here after this we will first close that php tag, and over here we will open up a div, we will close that div, and over here we will just open up that php tag again, so all the code will then work, or else it will give out some error. So inside this div what we will do is to first add a paragraph tag, and inside this paragraph tag what we will do is to first open our php tags. Okay, so over here, and then we will add an if condition, if dollar user underscore 2 will be equal and then double equal, then the user underscore 2 underscore message, and then the dollar user underscore from is equals to the dollar user underscore from underscore msg. So outside this we will add a curly brackets, and then we will type echo. So if that condition met, then what we will do is to create a div, and inside this div first the div class will be uh, message, and okay, it's single message, and then its id will be equals to blue, data hyphen toggle will be equals to t double l tooltip, and its title will be the dollar msg underscore date variable. So if the user hover his mouse to the message, it will show the message date. Okay, and in this step we will show the msg underscore, I think body. Okay, msg and then body, and a div will be closed, and after that we will add a br tags, 3 br tags, and after this double quote we will add this semicolon, and after this curly bracket we will type if else if condition, and then brackets, and the else if condition will be user underscore from variable if equals to, this time it will be equals to user to message variable, and the user underscore, I think this time it will be 2, user underscore 2 is equals to the dollar user underscore from underscore msg, and then what we will do is to echo tag, and then inside this echo we will create a div and close that div, and the div class will be also message, and this time its id will be green, and okay, let's just copy that data toggle and the title, and then just paste it over here, and that's it. And then over here we will just show the message body, and then the div will be closed, and then we will show some br, three times add a br tag, then the double quotes and semicolon, curly bracket, and I think this is it. And the div, this div id will be, let's just say, loaded underscore msg. So guys, I think this will be it from this video, because this video gone too far, and in the next video we will continue our work from here, and we will complete this messages.php file. Okay, and then the user will be able to send message. Okay, so now if we just check this messages, okay, all of our user is now showing, but we didn't design it, so that's why the messages and all of that is not showing. We will do all of that work in the next video. So thank you guys for watching, and subscribe our channel Coding Cafe.